Um, it's Coach Crockett, and this is actually my first live here on YouTube. And it's so interesting to me. I'm going to be talking about weight loss. I'm going to be talking about being healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm going to be talking about my journey as a person. And I'm inviting you along because I really do believe that it is important for us to see actual real time examples of success. And your girl is about to kill it. Um, Back in the day, about a whole bunch of years ago. I can't even remember. It had to be like 11 years ago. I used to be on YouTube and I used to be on here real strong, right? Um, I lost 121 pounds naturally. I lost 121 pounds naturally, just taking my supplements, working out, eating clean, drinking my water, minding my business. Okay, that's what we did. And um, in doing that, I discovered what really worked for my body. Got in a really good groove, and I lost 121 pounds. I went from being like a size 30 to going down to a size 16, 16, 18. And great times, wonderful times, awesome, okay? Like Aretha Franklin says, gowns, beautiful gowns, okay? It was a phenomenal time, a good time, a great time to be alive, okay? But what ended up happening is I got pregnant, and a lot of people when they lose weight, they get pregnant because their body starts to be in balance with like more healthy, able to actually bear a child, able to carry a child. And it's a protection mechanism from God Almighty. Like He ain't trying to have you out here just stretched out, gone, and left this earth because you're trying to give birth. And He'll protect you. Like your body is not able to do that, I'm going to protect you. And so I thank God for the protection. Let's not get it twisted. If you are new to this page, which all of you will end up being new to this page, you will find out that I am definitely a Jesus girl. So I'm going to talk about, I'm going to keep bouncing back to God. If I'm going to talk about Jesus, and I'm going to talk about God, period. So that's what we do on here as well. And I believe that me not getting pregnant until I lost that 120. First of all, I got pregnant the first time when I lost 50 pounds. I got pregnant with my first son. Then I got pregnant with my second son when I had reached that milestone of 121 pounds. I found out I was pregnant with my Benjamin. And when Benjamin was being born, he was lodged in my birth canal, and he was not moving. He was not budging. I think he was comfy and cozy, comfortable in my skin. Okay, so he wasn't even trying to come out. And him being stuck in the birthing canal for so long, so many things got out of alignment. So many things, my hips, my back, my everything got out of alignment. And so after I had him, my plan was to wait that month that your grandma tell you to wait after you have a baby. Some of y'all need you an old school grandma, a great grandma, somebody in your life to tell you to set your tail down after you have these babies. But either way, that's not neither here nor there, because nowadays we say nobody tells us what to do with my body. That's what we love to say. You better let somebody tell you something. However, what ended up happening, hey Eddie C, what ended up happening is I incurred an injury, and so now it's 121 pounds down. And guess what, y'all? You know how people lose weight and then they say people gain it back? When I got that injury, I was in so much chronic pain all the time. Hips disaligned, back out of line, out of whack. I started experiencing what they call bursitis. Anything with itis on the end of it is an inflammation situation. And so I started experiencing that. I started experiencing joint pains, hip pains, in all other areas of my body because the inflammation was just spreading. I became sensitive, super sensitive to sugars and things of that nature. And it may be because I had gone so clean when I was losing weight, and that's not a problem. That's just me needing to know that my body is showing me what I'm sensitive to. And I thank God for these warnings and my body speaking to me. We have to stop, we have to pause, we have to pay attention and listen to our body, because if you don't listen to your body, you're going to end up having to go and listen to a physician, or you're going to have to listen to somebody. It looks like this is a theme that might be coming out of this video right now for a minute here. Listen, you're going to have to listen. We don't want anybody to tell us what to do. We don't want to listen. You're going to have to listen to the Spirit of God. You're going to have to listen to this body of yours. You're going to have to pay attention to the signs. And so I was so down, out, depressed, just low about the fact that I could not work out like I was working out before I was pregnant. I was very distraught about not being able to move as fast. I was very distraught about, and it was a place of panic for me, because if anybody has been super obese or super morbidly obese or just morbidly obese, or they just call you obese, you know, baseline obese, whatever they want to call it, or just overweight, you know that when you have reached a place of your body is telling you that this is causing sickness, pain, it's holding you back from reaching full potential in certain areas, and you finally get the weight off of you, it becomes almost like a for me, it became a place of a pain point, an anxiety point of, oh no, I got to get my momentum back. If I don't get that same momentum back, I'm not going to be able to ever lose this weight again. Oh no, it's going to all come back. Oh no, I'm never going to lose it again. It became this overwhelming thought to me that I was not going to be able to do it again. So fast forward a whole bunch of years and we get into that pandemic, 2020. I already had gone through a few things that were caused me to suffer in areas of grief. My brother, rest his soul, was he transitioned and he died in 2016, 2017. It's really all a blur, because I really was not well. And I started to gain weight. Instead of just be at a plateau, I started to gain weight during that season. And in gaining weight during that season, I became unhealthy in my body. I became the inflammation really kicked it up a notch. That's like I'm looking for my words, because the inflammation kicked it up a notch. And so now we got 2016, 2017. It was 16, 2018, 2019, 2020 comes along, and I'm already in pain, and now I'm stuck in the house and can't even go do the normal things that I was doing for movement, like going shopping, going to a lot of events. I attend a lot of events because I am a public speaker and I am an entrepreneur, and so we attend a lot of events. All of that got shut down. I'm hosting events that got shut down. So the movement was easy for me to just sit there on the couch, because it feels better. It's less painful for me to be still in a certain position that I find than for me to get up and just start moving about the cabin. So in 2020, we got absolutely positively out of control, and every bit of weight that I lost, that I had been slowly gaining back over time, I know I gained at least 50 pounds during the time of quarantine and pandemic. And so that's the weight gain story. That's the weight gain story. Eating for comfort, sitting for comfort, avoiding for comfort. It was all for comfort. And I have to learn that all of that comfort caused me to be very much so living a life of discomfort. And so it's time to be uncomfortable in order to get what I absolutely need. It's time to get uncomfortable in order to get what I absolutely need in this body and what I want to manifest in this life. I'm going to have to get uncomfortable, because my comfort has caused discomfort in my body. It has caused dis-ease in my body, right? And so it's time. It's time, it's time, it's time. And I'm going to take you on this little journey with me. I'm going to take you on this little journey with me. We're going to win. We're going to lose weight. We're going to prosper. This is Project Healthy, Wealthy, Wise. This is Project, put that in the comment section. Project Healthy, Wealthy, Wise. Share this with your people. This live video is only going to be, a few minutes here. I didn't send out any alerts that I be going live. I don't even have a captive audience on YouTube yet. However, I'm excited to be starting this journey because I said I would. Some of you are going to have to regain trust with yourself. You're going to have to make some plans and make some promises and follow through with them so that you can start trusting yourself again, trusting that your yes is yes, trusting that what you say is going to happen is going to happen. Some of you have been starting diets back every single Monday. Some of you have been starting your businesses and stopping them because you're not in the best of health. You don't look like you want to look. You don't feel brilliant. You don't feel powerful. It's time to take that stance in your body, in your spirit, in your community, in your businesses. That's why we're growing healthy, wealthy, and wise together. I just wanted to introduce myself and tell you, so now that I have gained all that weight back, and now that I have really done some internal work, I've gone to therapy, I've gone to the altar, I've done the things that it's going to take in order for my spirit and my mind to align, but my body has to line up. It's an absolute must. My body has to line up, because if my body is not lining up with this powerful stance that I have in the spirit realm, if my body is not lining up with what I see in my mind's eye, which is my soulish realm, spirit, soul, and body, if my body is not lining up, I start to experience imposter syndrome. I start to experience like that lack of trust for myself. I feel like I am a fake. I am a fraud. You will begin to feel that way if you really are a person who wants to walk in integrity. And hear me when I say integrity is wholeness. You're a person who really wants to walk in integrity, in wholeness, spirit, soul, and body. Integrity. Then you will not be okay with being so lack in one area and being so powerful in another area. You will want to line up in all areas. And so that's what you're going to watch us do. It's a healthy, wealthy, wise alignment. That's what you're going to watch us do. That's the journey that we're on. We'll be back here with some workout videos, with some cooking videos, with some financial advice, with some entrepreneurial advice, because we are a spirit, soul, body, finance type of a space. The name of our business is Authentic You Empowerment. And Authentic You Empowerment helps you to start where you are to get where you dream. We're going to start where we are to get where we dream. It's going to be a place full of vulnerability. You're going to see some laughing. You're going to see some crying. But what you're going to see is you're going to see a woman showing up for herself. So with that being said, if you are a person, and plus also it's not just going to be me. My husband will also be on this page, I'm pretty sure. If you are a person who's ready to stand up for yourself, go hard in the paint, get it from the mud, whatever little cliche saying you want to put there, then I need for you to know that this is going to be an amazing space for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this space of alignment and space of safety. I love you. I am Coach Crockett. I'm your coach. I'm his prophet. This right here is Project Healthy, Wealthy, Wise. We'll be seeing you more and more and more as the time goes on. Y'all have a really good, wonderful, awesome, blessed day. Bye-bye.